Hey, Tiny T Prepper here, and got everything tore out of the bathroom. I said I'd give you an update there, showing you. I took it clear back to wherever the some kind of wall board they had on there. It wasn't the sheetrock, but on top of that they had some kind of, I don't know, thin 1/8 of an inch or 1/16 of an inch board that went on there. Kind of a, I guess, a wet board or whatever. But it was glued on, and so the glue on there left the sheetrock real bad when that was peeled off. So I ended up taking all the sheetrock off, and what we're going to do is we're going to end up tiling all this, is what we decided. I kind of wanted to go sheetrock just to have it a little bit quicker to have it finished, but to do that, it would work, but probably wouldn't look quite as nice, and I decided, well, it's worth taking a little bit extra time to go through and put the tile on the walls. So we're going to have tile on the floor. We got a pre-made shower base that's going to go down there, and that's what's going next. I just spent time cleaning up the floor. That way it'll be ready to tile. Don't know if I'll get to it this time. I was hoping I would, but I was hoping to put tile down today, but it's already getting later in the day, and that may not happen. So if you take a look here, it's kind of interesting what's in the walls. That there's the hot water heater. That's on the other side. And then we got, of course, what used to be the tub. This will all disappear down here. And I'll just have this part here. I won't have this part that comes into the tub, but I'll have this part that'll move up to about 45, 48 inches up. Then I'll come out here for the shower. I may move that up just slightly to where it's up a little bit closer to that. Just so it's a little bit taller. Our son-in-law's kind of tall, so if I move that up to about here, that'll come out and be easier for him to use if he's ever over here to take a shower. So I know down at the other house, when they're down there, he uses the one I have because I moved it up a little bit higher. Probably not quite high enough, but for him, he's pretty tall. But anyway, that'll raise that up 3 or 4 more inches. It'll make a big difference, and it'll make a good shower there. So what I got to work on next is, oops, I don't know if I zoomed in or what I did there, but I had something come up on the screen. I was pushing buttons. But what I got next is down here. This was set up for a tub, so you can see there it has for the diverter that comes out right here. That was in there. That's a thing you pulled for the drain, and then I guess that wasn't a diverter. That was the drain, and then it had the drain that come underneath the tub there. Now for a shower, that's different. They usually place the hole right down here. They usually place that right underneath where the drain of the shower is going to be. So I got to figure out how I'm going to get from there over to here for the shower is going to be, and it's a different size. And they don't make this piece like this. I thought maybe they'd make a piece that just came over underneath for a shower, but without this part up here. You know, if I had something that just came up and over like that that's bigger and fit under there for a shower, then I'd be good, but evidently they don't make that at Home Depot today. They didn't have that part. They had to order something. The guy said for his when he did his. So anyway, that's what I'm faced with next, is trying to figure that out. That's just sitting in there loose. I already unscrewed it off there, but I stuck it down there so I wouldn't get stuff when I was tearing things off the wall down into the drain. There's a trap underneath all that there down below, but hopefully I don't have to get down into that. And anyway, that's where I'm at, and got everything tore off, the nails pulled out. I saw one I missed over here someplace that I'll have to take out, but otherwise, the other things you'll run into, I had to break around all these pipes here where the sheetrock was, and I just busted that out, but putting it back, I'm going to have to do something different. What I'll do is I'll actually take this off here when I get ready. I didn't do it now because I didn't want the mess from this trap to spring out while I was cleaning other stuff out. So plus if I take that out and don't have that trap, gases can come back up from the sewer. You can see here for the toilet, I put a plastic bag in there, and that way I stuffed it down in there real good to try and seal that from so the sewer air don't come back up out of it, because the toilet has a trap built into it, and so you don't have a trap in the ground for that one. So anyway, that's all that. Got a few things to change. The water handles, you see those are pretty corroded, and so that's one thing I'll be changing those off. I use these shark bites to go on, so I'll have to clean up the pipe good, but they work real nice and almost make me a plumber. Say almost, not quite, but I can, as a do-it-yourselfer, I can get by. So anyway, I got one spot for those, so I'll be changing those out. And probably what I'll do is when I get to the point where I'm putting there's a backer board for the tile that'll go on. When I get to that point, then I'll probably just cut those, turn the water off, cut those off, and leave it off while I get the backer board on there. And then once I get the backer board on, then I'll put the shark bite on. That way I can have just a small hole that goes around that's covered up by these little things here. I'll put those on. So anyway, that's where I'm at now, and getting ready to put the basin in. I'll probably put the water in next and do the plumbing part on that and get everything I need. I do need a few more pieces. And the last one I did with a bunch of shark bites. If I was adding up, about $10 a piece, I'm gonna be at about $90 just in the shark bite pieces. And I just used that's just the pieces, the pipe itself, probably another $10-15. So I'm looking at $100 to fittings and pipe to do that if I use shark bites, those quick snap ones. But I think it's worth it. It's kind of a job otherwise if you have to heat up and melt in there. That's why I say they almost make me a plumber. If I was a plumber, I'd be soldering those and saving quite a bit of money. I'd probably do the same thing for about $20-30 if I was to solder everything. So I ain't quite decided what I'm going to do there. I'll probably use shark bites down below for it attaches to the others, just because that when you have water in it, it's a little bit harder to solder. I've done soldering with it dry and the pipes and that part. I can probably get everything else assembled and do that, but I may just make it easy on myself and do shark bites. So anyway, we'll find out here. I'll be getting to that probably early tomorrow morning. I don't think I want to start it tonight, just because there's something. That's one thing with plumbing. I don't like to start it the day before things are going to be closed, or later in the day when things might close up, because when I do plumbing, I tend to have to go back and for 2 or 3 things I forgot, because I don't carry everything I need here. I go get what I think I need, and if I forgot something, I got to run to the store again. So sometimes it's 2 or 3 trips to get everything done for me. But anyway, I always start in the morning. That gives me the whole day to make my running and get anything I need. Or if I mess up something, one on the other shower I was working on, I had a shutoff valves I put down below, and in those shutoff valves, one of them was not good. I had it on there and had everything up, and when I turned the water on, it sprayed all over. And so I took it off, and the shark bite had gotten messed up, the O-ring or whatever, and there was all kind of chewed up. And wasn't anything I'd done. It was faulty when I got it that way. So couldn't really say anything about it, because I'd had it for probably a couple months. I didn't even try to take it back. I just went and bought another one, and it worked fine then. But nice thing about those, they snap on, snap off. So you could, if one doesn't work, you don't have to worry about cutting it off, make your pipe shorter. They got a tool, and you just put it on there, and you can just remove them. So I really like those shark bites, and I'll show you some of those later. Anyway, Tiny T signing out. Y'all have a good day.